rest of the week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, possibly Thursday, and just be able to do my thing. I think that's what I want to do. And so with that, let's jump in. Let's jump into. Let me get rid of all of my content. There we go. Boom. Can you guys see that? Yep. You got ES, MES, MNQ, and basically these. Let me get rid of these right here. Actually, let me get rid of 20. Let's get rid of these two. I need just the 50 and the 200. There's the 200 MA right here. Daily, by the way. But anyways, looking at these charts, right? Let me scoot myself over just a little bit so you guys can see on here. I think it would be super beneficial to understand what I'm looking for or what I'm looking at. Again, YM, RT, YM, ES, and MNQ. You can look at NQ, ES, YM, RT, or whatever. Same thing, right? So let's take a look at the monthly. I know you're saying the monthly bonus. If you zoom out, it's super obvious. SMT, right? So ES, NQ have a clear SMT with YM and RT1. So then you have both of these trading SMT with both of these. That's honestly pretty rare. Usually it's like one versus all three. But having both of them trading SMT over the main indices, that's, at least to me, that's pretty awesome. So I'm just looking at it that way. Taking a look at it. I wish I had the chat. That would be awesome. I have perfect. So I'm just taking a look at it that way. Oh, I see. If you're watching this, on Discord, I'll be listening to and all of that. But anyways, here we go. So we have SMT here. We have our SMT there, right? All of these. We already know that there's an on the market. SMT there, pretty clear SMT. We also have, and I don't want to dismiss this, okay, we also have a second SMT. Right, first SMT, right? It's right here. And I don't want to just go over it without acknowledging that's there. Right, so first SMT creates a second SMT to go hunt this SMT. So we go hunting for this stuff, right? Okay. That's how I'm looking is create an SMT. Sweep out the high. Here's a sweep, right? SMT gets put in to go hunt this SMT. Doesn't have to market structure, no SMT, there it is. We don't have to necessarily go and take this SMT at all. I'm at least looking or expecting for a rebalance of something. Now this is on a monthly. Keep that in mind. This is on a monthly time frame, right? So even if we don't take out that SMT, because this to me feels like a more like a better target. And then we also have a second low right here. These are better. Now, the lowest hanging fruit is going to be this low right here. Right? We have that right here. On yes. There it is. That one. And that one. Something. This is something different. It's happened to my YM and RTY is happening. I have to keep that. That means I don't even have to expect price to come all the way down here. We have this S&P. As long as we create a second S&P, then I'll be looking for this to get down into previous highs. So let's listen down. Right here, we also, so this monthly so I know that this is a monthly FBT here. So this is a monthly monthly and weekly. Perfect. So I know that there's an overlap here, and I can see it. I can understand that it's there. So now let's dive into. I typically like to go to the 3-day, and there it is. There's a 3-day. We can look at this sweep here, mark it out as sort of a point of interest as well. Right, so if we have a sweep, this is going to be a sweep here, high time frame sweep, and I'm literally marking out. There's my sweep. Here's my money. There is no sweep here. So this is where our I go over this. We're gonna dismiss it because we can't just be so far before out that we just on the daily. So here is what's being interesting on the daily, right? We have the highs, right? We have a high here, high time frame high, high time frame high. We have the same high right here on the high time frame. Now this isn't the exact high. I'm looking at the highest high of this area right here, not a specific candle, an area, because each time frame falls within a specific a higher time frame. So this could be on the 3-day, for example, right? So there it is, 3-day, 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 3-day. So it's the same thing. So I'm looking at it in areas, okay? So then we have this high time frame right here, looking at it as an area, and we have an S&T. We have a very clear S&T. And this is what I'm looking at. This is the S&T that I'm currently looking at. So if we are taking this into consideration, we have, this is our premium, or this is our equilibrium right here. 50% of this move, this down move, equilibrium is right here. 60 to 20% is also right in here. Okay. Understanding that YM could hold this previous high. Okay, understanding that RTY There it is. I got it. Quick intermission. Be back shortly. I like this. This is good. Share. Because I think this is. I want to make this. I want to make this good. You know what I'm saying? Like I want to make this so that it feels good, right? I've got the backgrounds. I've got all of the thingamajigs. Also, all right. Let's keep going while we wait for this to export. Okay. Okay, now listen. Okay, watch this. So then if I go to this bad boy. Okay, all right, there we go. I'm done playing around, guys. I promise. I promise. I just needed to get this done because I know that I would procrastinate and it just wouldn't get done. It wouldn't get done. So let's keep going. Let's keep going. We're on the daily time frame. You know this is 50% of that move, right? We also know we didn't take anything out. Nothing was taken out here. Everything is intact. We're building structure to the upside. Building structure to the upside, right? We took out this high on YM, right? ES took out this high. NQ took out this high. RTY took out this high. YM took out this high. But this is the first time that we failed to take out the same high, that same high that took out the previous high, right here on NQ, right here on ES, right here on YM, right here on RTY. Value gap. That to me is a trade. This right here. That to me is a trade. Okay? This right here. That is a trade. I am going to take that for sure. So I'm looking at it and I'm like, all right, cool. Now we have a trade. Now we have a trade idea. Okay? Let's go down to the 6 hour. Here's a 6 hour. Building structure, right? We had expansion. Now we're building structure. Basically something that we can say, hey, we're gonna take this out. This could give us, this could give us the better direction of where we're going. So that structure looks like YM is just. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if YM can hold this. If YM can hold all this. Thursday high, Monday high, Friday high, all of this. I think we continue higher. 45,250. That's it. 45,300 is the area to look out for YM. Okay, I think I had it all messed up. We should be good now. We should be good. And it's also super delayed. I've noticed this right now. It's so delayed. Okay, I have it to normal latency, so I'm guessing that's just like not good. Nope, it's still not right. What is going on? Okay, USB 1 is off. USB 1 chat. What if I turn this USB chat off? Okay. Let's see. If I turn... Let's USB 1 chat off. I hate that it does this. Monitor live mix. Is this doing the live? This can't be doing the live mix? Okay, live mix. Okay, what if I turn live mix off? This should be good now. Even if I turn this up. There, that's live mix. Monitors got, yep. Check. Okay, I think that's good. Yep, there it is. Okay. So I'm just going to keep this muted for now. Wow, what a ridiculous thing. So then if I turn this, if I turn this up, you can't hear me, right? I should be good. I could play, now I could, can I play music? Can I play music? Yes. Boom. There we go. I don't know where that's coming from. All right, so now I think we're good. So I'm so sorry, guys. I'm still learning this device. So this should be good. Here we go. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Here we go. Turn up the music a little bit. This should be right. What a game to play, huh? This should be right. I'm looking at this. That's the wig that I'm looking at. Right there. This is what I'm looking at right here. Cool. So that's what I'm looking at. When it comes down to like the actual level that I'm looking at is 23,600. 23,600 is holding, obviously and clearly holding. But if ES breaks below this, right? NQ breaks below, then the next level to kind of look at is going to be right here. It's going to be that 500. Right? I do want ES, and honestly, I don't know if that's going to be the exact one, but I do want ES to come back, test or see what happens here. If it breaks underneath, that's going to be a key for me to just go lower, right? If it holds, and if YM holds, and if RTY holds, then we're going to be waiting for a break of this break and retest to the upside. Okay. We also had, I believe, yeah, so small so this SMT right here, we had an SMT down here, took us higher to rebalance this move. So that's how I'm looking at it. And I'm just, again, I'm thinking of ways that it can go higher and it can go lower, right? I'm not gonna marry my bias right now. But I'm also gonna execute. I think that's a big deal. I'm also gonna execute no matter what. Again, you see that SMT is happening right now from Tuesday to Friday. This is a clear SMT inside of a gap. This is a 6 hour. If we go to the 9 hour, the 9 hour looks clean. Look at this. Rejection, hold, break, rejection. I like the 9 hour. I really, really do. Equities. Let's take a look at equities right now. Let's get rid of all this crap. That's it. Okay. Nvidia is pushing back into this sort of area that we've rejected multiple times. Where am I? Right. This is a good one right here. That is a good one. The 182 level. That's a good one. The next one, which we kind of just blew right past actually. It's right here. This one. Right there. That's Nvidia. Like, we had just some rejections, then we just broke right above that. Again, but see, this is the only one that's so we're getting strength here and Google. And that's Apple? Apple, I guess. This is on the 4 hour. Everything else is just stuck. The Qs are stuck. PLTR just dropped. Oh, this is actually PLTR. We're looking at it. This, you could look at it this way, right? PLTR into this. Oh, actually PLTR looks primed at the 160s, 161. Yeah, to previous all-time high on PLTR, that would be a nice play. Which is right down here. Not even there. We could even go right to the 130, 134. That would be good. Google, I don't like how Google's looking. I think it's got some room to the upside still. Tesla. Again, Tesla's just hanging. It's just hanging here. We have this 13 level on Tesla. This is something to keep an eye out. This 13 right here. Okay. And so then I am positioning myself short on Tesla for that same reason, because we're approaching that 13, and I'm just gonna let it do its thing at this point. I'm just holding it to see what happens. I already know my stop. I know where it's at, and so that's my play. Meta. Let's see, Meta. Ooh, Meta looks pretty good. Meta looks pretty good for some longs here. Right? So this is where it's like, okay, some of these look great for longs, some of these look great for shorts. With a big if, right? If we reject this, if we can't hold this, if we reject this, if we can't hold this. That's a big if. I would say bullish, like bull bias for sure, like today again. But I'm thinking for the next few days on a higher time frame, like the daily. This to me, even if it wicks, I'm looking for short. Right? Especially with this SMT here. Now, if ES takes this high, there's still going to be an SMT. There's you see what I'm saying? So like also anticipating that this could be a huge SMT. Even though we have that right now, this could be a bigger SMT. with between ES and NQ. The metals market, let's see, which is gold and silver, sort of in the same range. We kind of after we pushed up, we're just here. We're just chilling here. All of the rest of Friday just hung around here. All of today is hanging around here, so not much. It's in the middle of this whole thing, so not super interesting right now. So that's it. I mean, I'm doing my best to trade on higher time frames for this move, not necessarily looking at what's gonna happen right now, although that's important. But I think my entries just have to take place, and then I will adjust accordingly, right? So I think I entered here on Tesla, right down here, and my stop would be like right at 320s, taking right there. That's sort of my play. I'm not looking for any of these, like, although we could run all of these lows right here, or most of them, maybe to like the 10 is also a big one. I can't not pay attention to 10. 10 is a big one, right? This channel is huge right here. So you can see how we're just trading in this channel, but I'm just taking the top of the channel to 50% of the channel. I mean, to me, that is almost a it's such a low risk trade, but I'm also taking it within the week, right? Like within this week. So yes, we can get wicks up here, but I just have to take that risk. Like that's a risk that I'm willing to take. Just understanding where we're at with NQ, ES, YM, and RTY. So that's sort of my bias. That's where I'm at. Yeah, I mean, not sure where we're going exactly, but that's where I'd like for us to go. You know, even if we don't do it today, because there's no news today, right? And we're pushing like Y or where is it? NQ is pushing. Right, and then we can just kind of like, honestly, the 15 minutes shouldn't do anything to me because it doesn't matter at this point. Like none of this really matters at this point for me. And then this is honestly my first time doing something like this, where I'm taking longer term positions into the week, and I'm gonna learn from it, whether that's, hey, your stop was way too tight, or hey, you didn't give it enough room, or you didn't have the right expirations for it. Like, I'm just gonna learn from it. But this is my first sort of entry this way. Let's see where we at. Oh, here it is. Okay, so that's that. Yeah, 13 is the one. So I really don't have to worry about what we'll see today or whatever. I do have to worry about expiration. I really do have to worry about decay. That's really the only thing I have to be worried about, decay. Right? That's the biggest one. Decay is going to be the one that I need to make sure it doesn't eat away at my contracts, and I kind of understand. Yeah, again, I typically do options, but on the daily, so I'm never holding. I typically just, so I understand this is a different beast, if you will. It is a different beast than your regular, sorry, I'm just like cleaning my screen here. Than your regular day trading for options and stuff like that. So I understand that. I do get it. But there we go. Just learning from this, right? Just learning from this. Okay, that's I think that's it for me, guys. There's really nothing else. 4 hour. Yeah, I mean, we're moving to the upside, obviously, right now. I see another SMT. It's like little SMTs over little SMTs. If we take this high, it's another SMT inside of a pretty key level. And there is no SMT with these lows right now. No SMTs with these lows. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. That's that'll do it for me. So anyways, thanks for hanging in there. Appreciate you guys. I will talk to you. Oh, I can do this bad boy right here. I could go like this. Ready? I could be like, all right, I'll talk to you later. Oh, that didn't work. What the heck? What is this? Oh, okay. I see. This is just inspects. Okay, and then I can be like, okay, I'll talk to you later. Didn't work. Did it work?